How do you analyze multiple choice questions? Imagine you're about to take a test and see a question that looks tricky. How do you figure out the best way to understand and answer it? That's what analyzing multiple choice questions is all about. When you know how to break down each question, you can pick the right answer more often. Let's walk through some simple steps to help you do just that. First, focus on the question stem. This is the part that asks you something or gives you a problem to solve. Read it carefully and slowly. Make sure you understand what it's asking. Watch out for words like not or except because they change the meaning. If the question asks for something that is not true, you need to pay special attention to that. Next, look for keywords in the question. These are words like always, never, all, or some. They help you understand what kind of answer the question is looking for. Highlight or underline these words so you remember they are important. They can also help you eliminate wrong choices later on. Before even looking at the answer options, try to think about what you already know. This is called recalling. If you can remember the answer or the main idea, it makes it easier to pick the right choice. It also helps you avoid being fooled by wrong answers that look tempting but are not correct. Now, read each answer choice carefully. Sometimes the options are very similar with only small differences. Compare each one to the question stem and see if it makes sense. Check if the answer fits grammatically and logically with what the question is asking. Don't rush through this part. Use the process of elimination. Cross out the choices that are obviously wrong. This makes your decision easier and increases your chances if you need to guess. Be cautious of distractors. These are wrong answers that seem believable. They are meant to trick you, so think carefully about each one. Once you have narrowed down your options, trust your reasoning. Avoid second-guessing unless you find a clear mistake in your choice. Sometimes your first instinct is correct, especially if you've practiced analyzing questions. Managing your time is also important. Answer the questions you find easiest first. This builds confidence and saves time for the tougher ones. If you get stuck, move on and come back later. Don't spend too long on one question. By following these steps, you become better at analyzing multiple choice questions. This skill helps you perform well on tests, study smarter, and manage your time better. Remember, understanding the question and thinking critically about each answer choice makes all the difference. Practice these strategies often, and you'll see your test scores improve.